Uplift Education was created to fill a void in a single community in Irving, Texas. As the first school showed tremendous success, others took notice and wanted to put our model to the test in a more urban environment. Uplift Education's mission is to not only create and sustain public schools of excellence that empower each student to reach their highest potential in college and the global marketplace, but also to inspire students to a lifelong love of learning, achievement, and service in order to positively change their world. Each school provides free college preparatory education in a community that has limited high-quality public education options. Our goal is to completely close the achievement gap between students, regardless of their ethnic or socioeconomic background, while ensuring that 100% of our students graduate and enroll in college. Our objective is to ensure that 100% of our graduates will have access to and be successful in college. What this looks like in practice is that Uplift Education is continuing to expand its footprint by opening more schools and entering into new communities. When we move into a new community, we go there with a plan for a full K-12 continuum so that when students enter our schools, they are able to continue on a college preparatory path until they graduate high school and enter college. Our big goals for our students not only include 100% college acceptance, but also higher SAT scores so that they are increasingly competitive for highly selective schools and scholarships. We also aim for our schools to receive top ratings from the state, have high student and teacher retention, and operate at the highest level of financial efficiency. Across the nation, the cities that are making the most progress towards improving public education results are using quality charters, not only to provide better choices for students and families, but also to model for traditional districts what is possible in public education. As the largest charter school operator in North Texas, Uplift Education is uniquely positioned to transform the educational landscape by leveraging its internal innovation along with that of other reform-minded organizations as we continue to expand. We believe in providing innovative best practices to be shared and replicated broadly across the public education landscape. Other contributing factors to our success are our 100% college acceptance rate among graduates, giving students a competitive edge. Our human capital investment develops a strong leadership pipeline for Dallas schools. From a fiscal standpoint, Uplift Education maintains investment-grade debt ratings from two major rating agencies, has a strong reputation in the bond market, and has permission via a summary waiver for continued expansion from the Commissioner of Education. As a charter school, Uplift Education receives significantly fewer dollars per student than traditional public schools from the state of Texas. So by our nature, we operate on leaner budgets and less dollars per student. At the same time, because we set our goals so high, we are committed to a doing more with less mentality. Additionally, Uplift Education has made a considerable effort investing in predictive research to identify the characteristics that make a successful Uplift Education teacher and school leader. Because of this, our staff as a whole is extremely entrepreneurial and results-driven when it comes to the way they look at student achievement in their classes and schools. This makes us effective as a team because we are able to unite around the common goal of college readiness for all students and do whatever it takes to achieve this. Our overarching metric for success is without a doubt our students' ability to continue our legacy of 100% college acceptance. Within this, each of our schools maintains a campus dashboard that measures their progress towards specific college readiness, HR, finance, student assessment, and school ratings metrics. These roll up into an Uplift-wide balanced scorecard that represents all areas of success at Uplift. Our big goals are 100% of seniors accepted into college, all schools rated exemplary by the Texas Education Agency, an average SAT score of 1050 across math and critical reading, 90% student retention, at least 75% of parents select strongly agree or agree on parent surveys, 85% absolute teacher retention, meet or exceed 1.2 debt service ratio, establish cash operating reserves equal to at least 60 days of operating expenses, and achieve budgeted overall enrollment for the school year. The Uplift Board of Directors approves these goals and holds the management team accountable for achieving them. As with any charter school, Uplift Education often encounters many myths about charter schools and how they operate. Some of the most common we hear are that charter schools selectively choose or cream students to enhance the school's academic performance. Charters take funding from traditional public schools without being subject to oversight, and academic performance in charter schools overall is no different than that seen in traditional school districts. The reality is that Uplift Education is an open enrollment, tuition-free public school system with a highly regulated public lottery. Our schools are open to any student, and we cannot screen for students with special needs in the application process. Our schools are subject to almost all of the same state regulations and are rated under the same accountability system as traditional public schools. Our students are subject to all the same state testing systems as traditional public schools. While our board is appointed, they are subject to regulation under the Texas Education and Government Codes, similar to an elected ISD board. When you look at our results, Uplift Education schools have meaningfully outperformed traditional districts in their academic results and college matriculation, and we continue to replicate these results as we expand. We do this while receiving around 80% of the funding a traditional urban district receives per student. We are able to achieve these results because we prioritize funding for more instructional time, with more than 90% of every taxpayer dollar directed toward the classroom. Our students' college and scholarship achievements represent our strongest accomplishments. Our graduates include Gates Millennium Scholars, Dell Scholars, National Merit Scholarship finalists, and other prestigious award recognitions. Our students are repeatedly accepted into some of the top schools in the nation, including Boston College, Carnegie Mellon, Cornell, NYU, Pepperdine, the University of Texas, and Texas A&M, just to name a few. Historically, Uplift has been challenged in two key areas. First, facilities. As a public charter school, not receiving any facility funding from the state presents challenges as we open new schools. We have overcome that challenge by partnering with a strong philanthropic community and being creative around facility acquisitions. And second, human capital, specifically school leaders. As Uplift continues to grow and our bar for school leaders increases, we continue to have to go outside of our home state to find the best of the best talent across the country and recruit them to Dallas, Texas. We look forward to when our Teach for America pipeline matures and provides an additional leadership source for our new schools. Our biggest financial needs right now revolve around continuing to open new schools as we pursue an aggressive growth strategy to meet the overwhelming demand for Uplift Education schools. Some of our specific needs include funding for the opening of 17 new schools, our Road to College program, which includes college visits, SAT prep, and counselors to support our students during the application process and once they are in college, teacher incentive pay to attract and retain the best teachers and school leaders, expanding our central management office to support this and future growth, athletic facilities to help retain high school students, and advocacy to bring equitable state funding to high-performing charters. These 6 initiatives are critical for Uplift Education to put more North Texas students on a successful path to college. Despite our aggressive growth plans, the number of students on waiting lists for Uplift schools continues to match the number of students we are able to provide with a free college preparatory education. We strongly desire to be able to provide every student with access to this caliber of education, whether through one of our own schools or by helping to improve the overall caliber of public education in our region through innovation and partnerships.